It's gonna be a huge game at Old Trafford, and whoever knows the history between Man United and Liverpool, he knows that this is the biggest English rivalry. You know, it's not even a derby. This is a rivalry between the two teams, one in Liverpool and the other at Manchester United. And we are really having this big game of football happening at Old Trafford on Sunday, and I've gone ahead to come in through with the match preview, and I think it's gonna be there for 2 days. Then tomorrow Eric Ten Hag is gonna be doing the pre-match press conference. I'm gonna come in here and obviously give you exactly what I was gonna hate to say, and we expect huge news coming in through from Eric Ten Hag on the players available to play for the club of Man United, because you all know that Luke Shaw, Lisandro Martinez, Terrell Malacia, Mason Mount, Anton Martial, all those are really out. Fosun Omari, all those are really out. The 3 players we expect to return at the club of Man United are Rasmus Hojlund, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. We are having Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire, and Rasmus Hojlund expect to return for the club of Man United. Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And this is Rock and David bringing you the latest news and information as far as everything is concerned. And we're here to obviously let you know what this side of Man United is going to obviously come up with into this fixture of Liverpool versus Man United. If you know, you know, the last time we played them by the FA Cup, I think it was a Bruno Fernandes free kick that went ahead. Obviously, see United beat Liverpool by 3-2. I think even went ahead to knock them out. I think by that time it was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer managing the club of Man United, and went ahead to play into the semi-finals of the FA Cup, where I think was it Chelsea? I think Chelsea went ahead to knock us out by, I think, 4-1. By that time, Jorginho was still there, and we went ahead to concede 4-1, and Bruno Fernandes took the penalty. So I think that was one of the campaigns that went ahead to obviously knock out Liverpool, and it had taken long without playing Liverpool in any of the knockout tournaments, either in the Champions League, UEFA Europa League, Carabao Cup, or the FA Cup. But it comes back this Sunday, and it's really going to be huge. The Muslims, Ramadan Mubarak. The Christians who are really doing the Lent fasting period all month, thank you. You are left with just 17 days, obviously coming to an end, and I hope you guys are really having fun. And this is Rock and David. You can as well call me RD. Let's see close to 200 likes smashing this video, and let's get into this. For Liverpool, the following players are really out: Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joel Matip, Konate is a doubt. Gravenberch is a doubt. Jota is a doubt. Thiago Alcantara is a doubt. Maybe Bajcetic might try to obviously return, but those are 7 players of Liverpool out. So, as we are welcoming back some huge players, Liverpool has also gone ahead to welcome back some players that went ahead to play in the previous game. They went ahead to draw 1-1 at home with Man City. Those are Mohamed Salah. There is Sobaslai, who else? Diaz. So they've gone ahead to welcome back those players, and they are really trying to come in through and really edge the club of Man United. The last game United played at Old Trafford, we beat Everton by 2-0. All those were penalties created by the man himself. That is created by the man himself. That was created by the man himself, and that was none other than Garnacho. Bruno took the first one, and Rashford went ahead to take the second one. And for Marcus Rashford, he's really in a good shape. That in the previous 2 games, he's going to play for Man United. He has gone ahead to score 2 goals. He scored against Man City, where we lost by 3-1, and scored against Everton, where we won by 2-0. And that might act as a huge boost for Marcus Rashford to come in through and really take on this to the game of Liverpool, the rival that he really knows. And the last time we played Liverpool at Old Trafford, Rashford was one of those players that came in through to obviously score a goal that made it 2 for the club of Man United in the mix. So those players are really available. Now we go to Liverpool. They drew at home 1-1, and I think they robbed them. They would have gone ahead to be given a penalty, but Doku's high boot into the bosom of the guy called McAllister was supposed to be a penalty, and it reminded me how they went ahead to give Man City a penalty at Old Trafford when Rasmus Hojlund got hold of Rodri, into that egg. So that was really one of those moments that I really felt like Liverpool was robbed and Man City was really given a chance to obviously thrive into the mix. So after that, Liverpool comes in through to play on Sunday, but they are playing today, and they've gone ahead to name some heavy 11. Looks like the manager wants to obviously come in through and do the needful and win this game of football. I understand that when they're playing at Man United, Robertson, Sobaselai, Endo, Gakpo, these players that are going to hit to start today will start. Salah, Nunes, Endo, Sobaselai, Robertson, and Gomez. So out of the 11 players that I expect to start at Man United, I've gone ahead to see 6 of those start today at Anfield, meaning that we are going to be resting for some good 7 days, and Liverpool would have gone ahead to rest for like a 1 or 2 because they're going to rest on Friday and Saturday. On Sunday they're going to be up for a match at Old Trafford. So that shows you that Liverpool is gonna need some few days to rest. But they've gonna hit to rest the following players. They've gonna hit to put on the bench: Virgil van Dijk, Luis Diaz, McAllister. Those 3 players, and Harvey Elliott. Those are the 4 players that I believe can obviously make it in the starting 11 for the club of Liverpool as they take on Manchester United on Sunday. So I want to see Man United coming in through and showing us the intent of resting. That is it, because if we've rested, then we have to be coming in through huge, and thick to really stop the side of Liverpool. Then let's go to the predicted starting 11 for the club of Man United, and for the predicted starting 11 for the club of Liverpool against Man United, I'll put it up on the Rokani Media Foot. But that's why I tell you that you should be following these 2 accounts, because sometimes I'll do a story that you will need to be knowing, and I'm not gonna really put it up here, but I'll come and share it on the community of this channel. The system 4-2-3-1 is what Erik ten Hag really uses most of the times, and we go to the team. The goalkeeper, obviously, it's gonna be Andre Onana. The last time we played in the FA Cup, it was I think we knocked out Nottingham Forest by 1-0. Andre Onana was in the mix, and Atel Bendeir is not really playing in there for you. So the biggest positive right now is for the first 3 games we went ahead to play in the 3rd round, 4th and 5th round of the FA Cup. We played away from home. Remember, we played Wigan, and we won Wigan by 2-0. We beat Newport away 4-2. Then we went ahead to really beat Nottingham 1-0 away from home. So we are really glad in that. At the quarterfinals, we've gone ahead to really play at Old Trafford, and where we expect to destroy Liverpool, because this is our home ground. I expect Andre Onana to be in goal, and his performances are really becoming better and better. Against Everton, you saw to it that he was so much into the game and kept us into the game for a very, very long time, and he kept a clean sheet, and that was a purposeful clean sheet. Right back, I think it's going to be Aaron Wan-Bissaka coming in through to do the needful in this game of football, because you know that Liverpool is going to be having Luis Diaz, and you know how Luis Diaz went ahead, obviously hit the ground running in Liverpool. You saw him in the game of Man City, though he couldn't obviously come out and really be clinical, but he really put Kyle Walker to the run and to the sword, skipped past him, and Kyle Walker failed to obviously pocket the man. So you need an Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I know most of you are worried that Aaron Wan-Bissaka is coming from injury. He might not be fully fit to play. I know he's fully to play to take on this lad. The left back, I go with Dalot. I don't want Erik ten Hag to really go with players like Lindelof, because the left back of Man United is going to be facing one of the best players in the world. You know, that is Mohamed Salah when it comes to playing as a right attacking midfielder. So you have to do the needful and really play a player of the caliber of Dalot in there to close him down, because you're going to hit to see it that no winger in the Premier League is going to hit obviously cook Diego Dalot. That is it. So that is the back, the 2 full backs. Those are the 2 full backs I would go for in this fixture. When we go to the right-sided centre back, I think it's going to welcome back Harry Maguire. At the moment, I've gone ahead to say Harry Maguire included into the England national team squad, then he's really fit to play. On the left, I think it's going to be Rafael Varane, but it might be Rafael Varane and Evans, but I know Rafael Varane is going to be a constant into this beautiful tie of Man United. So they'll be facing Diaz. That is it. That is, it's going to be Darwin Núñez. They're going to be facing into that. So I anticipate that we can really have a very good goal at Man City when you're at Liverpool, when you're really having that back five in place. Double pivot. Obviously, Kobe Mainoo will come in through to play alongside Casemiro Carlos. Now, when you look at Kobe Mainoo, he's really one of those players that are going to have to prove himself, though he has missed out on his first international call for the first national team. But I think that won't really put him off as far as really playing against Liverpool is concerned. He needs to obviously come up, rise up to the occasion, and use this match to send information to Gareth Southgate that, please, you made a very big mistake of not really including me into the England national team squad that is going to play against Brazil and Spain in the friendlies that are going to be played next week. So that is the double pivot that is going to be taking on the midfield of Sobasilai, Endo, and McAllister. That is it. Then ahead of them is going to be the captain Bruno Fernandes. It's going to be Alejandro Garnacho playing as a right attacking midfielder. And you know to it that Garnacho's best performances this season have always gone ahead to coming through when he's being played as a right attacking midfielder for the club of Man United. And that is Alejandro Garnacho for you. Getting in a brace of assists that led us to having 2 penalties against Everton that were converted by Bruno Fernandes and Rashford. That was really a very huge achievement for him and went ahead to put up a very huge statement into the mix. That is Alejandro Garnacho for you. So on the left, and it's going to be facing Robertson or Tsimikas, but I know it's going to be Robertson, and I know he can really cause havoc to Robertson. And him being there and being very fast will limit the offensive play of Robertson. Robertson is one of the players that are going to hit, obviously, put in lots of offensive attacks, in the game, and Garnacho has to obviously give him a very hard game, and that is Garnacho for you. Then right attacking midfielder, it's supposed to be Marcus Rashford to do the job into that position to really take us to the dreamland as a team of Man United. And I think the 2 goals he's going to hit to score in 2 consecutive games will give him the confidence to obviously take United to the next level, because I would love us to see ourselves winning a silverware and being an FA Cup. And you knock out Liverpool, that means you're left with only Man City as a threatening side. I think we can beat Spurs. I think we can beat any team right now, especially if we knock out Liverpool in this moment where we're not having most of our players like Lisandro Martinez, Luke Shaw, Tyrell Malacia, and so many more. But if you're to have these players back and the lineup comes in through as it is, I think Rashford can really have a very good go to these players. And I know he's not going to be facing Bradley. Bradley is going to be benched, and the manager is going to be playing Gomez as the right back because he needs some huge experience. But I think Rashford can annihilate Gomez and really send him back to where he deserves to be. So that is Rashford for you, and the central attacking midfielder is going to be Bruno Fernandes Borges in the mix to play for the club of Man United. And I want him to see his composure like he showed when you're playing against Man City. By the way, when I'm playing against Man City, Bruno was really very, very composed, and he gave us the best that we deserved as a side, because he really created a goal and had 3 big chances, 2 for Rashford and 1 for Alejandro Garnacho. He created all of those chances. So it shows you that when he composes himself, he can really be the best central attack midfielder in the world. Leading the line, who is it gonna be? It's gonna be the man himself, Rasmus Hojlund, coming in through from injury. The manager of the Danish national team has confirmed to us that the guy is really fit to play and is good to go into this game of football, and that is the beauty of this man. So that is the starting 11 of Man United, probable, that is it. And Rasmus Hojlund will be taking on Virgil van Dijk. But this time he has a chance that Konate might be out of this game of football, and you know to it that when Konate is out, you know what happens? You can really play with Quanch. You know Quanch, that young centre back that's going to come in through and really do the job for the club of Liverpool. So let's wait and see how that pans out. But it's really good to note that it's really going to be something important and really take the team of Man United to the next level. Now, let's obviously talk about the head-to-head stats before I give you my prediction into this game. This will be the 15th different time in which Man United and Liverpool have met in the FA Cup, with the Reds progressing 10 times to Liverpool's 4. Only Everton and Liverpool 19 will have met in more different ties in competition history. So, out of the very many times they're going to hate to meet, guess what is going to hate to happen? Man United is going to hate to knock out Liverpool 10 times, and Liverpool is going to hate to knock us out 4 times. And I really have a belief that it's really going to go our way. Secondly, Man United won their last home game against Liverpool in all competitions, beating them 2-1 in the Premier League last season. They last won consecutively against the Reds at Old Trafford in September 2015. So, you know that we have not gone ahead to win 2 games consecutively at Old Trafford against Liverpool since 2015. It's coming to a decade, and we have to break that deadlock immediately. Thirdly, Liverpool lost their last FA Cup encounter with Man United 3-2 in January 2021. Overall, they've been eliminated by Man United 10 times from the competition, more than they have against any other opponent. So, United has an edge to knock out this side of Liverpool, and they really know it very well that we are the team, and we are the people that are going to hate to come in through to do the needful and obviously cause havoc to them and really give them the best they deserve as a team. And I've gone ahead to let you know at the beginning of the video that we went ahead to beat them by 3-2. It was 2-2. Bruno Fernandes came in through and really scored a free kick. Now, fourthly, Man United have failed to score in 6 of their last 9 meetings with Liverpool in all competitions, including the last 2. They've not gone 3 in a row without a goal against the Reds. So, since 1977. So, the last time we scored against Liverpool was when they played at Old Trafford. But when we played at Anfield in last season, 7-0. This season, it ended 0-0 at Old Trafford. Sorry, at Anfield, meaning that there is a reason as to why we have to obviously score. We haven't gone ahead to go 3 consecutive games without scoring against Liverpool. That is. And lastly, this is Man United's 48th appearance in the FA Cup quarter-final, more than any other side in history of the competition. They've alternated between elimination 4 times and progression 4 in their last 8 such ties, and are looking to reach the semi-final in consecutive campaigns for the first time since 2003, 2004, 2005. Last season, we went ahead to knock out the side of Brighton in the semi-finals, and Man United was in the final, and it really jubilated because we went ahead to find ourselves in the final. Though we lost to Man City, but we want to go back and really try to really win the final again. So that's what I had for you here onto the United Matters channel. My prediction is 2-1 win for the club of Man United as we take on Liverpool. Though it's not going to be an easy game, I know how we are going to really play. Pack El Bas a little bit, invite pressure from Liverpool, and then surprise them with those attacks. Our set pieces are really improving. That is really one of those reasons as to why I'm really having a thought that we can knock out Liverpool and beat them hands down at Old Trafford. So my prediction is 2-1 in favor of Man United. Rasmus Hojlund returns. I think he's going to really put in 1, and the rest will be history. Remember, we haven't gone ahead to lose a game of football in the Premier League or any competition when that trio of Rasmus Hojlund, Marcus Rashford, and Garnacho has gone ahead to start. So you now know where I get the confidence that we are going to really win this game of football. And tomorrow we are going to come up with what the manager is going to be telling us about the side of Rasmus Hojlund, Bissaka, and Harry Maguire. Though he told us last Friday that these players are going to be available on Sunday as we're playing Liverpool, but you never know, there might be a setback. So feel free to go into the comment section, tell me your reaction and your prediction. Who do you want to get out of this team? Who would start, and who wouldn't you want to start in that game of football as we prepare to annihilate the side of Liverpool? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And remember, Liverpool have just gone ahead to win the Carabao Cup, and they're really willing to win every tournament they are in for the manager, because this is the last dance for the manager of Liverpool at the helm of the management of this team. I sign out for now. See you later, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, right? Lower right bottom corner is the place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. Rokan David is my name. I sign out. The Muslims, Ramadan Mubarak, and the Christians, enjoy your holy month of Lent. And we cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Ciao, ciao.